All right, what's up, guys? It's Friday. Tune into another show of Full Value. I'm Kobe Williams, and let's jump right into it. We had two downers yesterday. First one was damn Toronto, bust my parlays, probably bust your parlays. We don't apologize on this show. We just learn from our mistakes and improve and get better. But I'll give you guys. I feel your pain. Trust me, I feel your pain. At the end of the day, though, we lost two picks, the the Toronto and the under in the Golden State game. That both those picks bust. So if you guys had that on parlays or anything, my bad. But shit happens. And like I said, all these picks that I give out, they're single picks. When you mix them up and match them up, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's the fucked up part about this game. You know what I mean? You want to make parlays and shit, but like once you lose one, you lose everything. So, you know, you got to pick and choose right. Or DM me and ask me, maybe I could save you, maybe I can't. Sometimes I couldn't even save myself yesterday, man. I couldn't even save myself. But we're going to jump right into it. We got a couple games on. We're going to bounce back, you know, from this big L, and we just gonna go through it. We got Yankees and the Rays, Stanek versus Sabathia. We got we got New York. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They're doing their thing. CC Sabathia, they're doing their thing. Stanek is trying to do his thing too. And while the Rays, they're on a winning streak. They're making sure they're holding people under 3 runs. They haven't given up more than 3 runs in the last 15 games or some shit like that. So in saying all that, with a guy named CC that could only muster up the Yankees could only muster up 3 runs against a Baltimore team that's trash. You know what I like in this one? I like the under. Okay, this one is pretty nice, and they played a double header. 22 strikeouts in the last, only one walk, with a 2.0 ERA again in 2 games. Come on, this is screaming under to me, and I'm gonna take that. Under 9.5. That's money, and it seems easy money. It's like Kobe, take the under. So I'm gonna take the under. I got the under in that game. The National and the Cubs, we have Hamels 3-0, and he's 3.08 ERA, and Scherzer, he's a 2.4 with a 3.64 ERA. Everybody's wondering, why is Nationals favorite? They're favorite because Turner is coming back, and they say, and they're also on a win streak without Turner. Turner's coming back, they should win. But Cubs, they've been on a losing streak. They lost the last 2 games, right, in Cincinnati, but the Cubs haven't lost 3 games since March 30th. So the question is that trend going to buck, or does Nationals show up? Nationals bats are not showing up. Nationals are yielding so much runs. Hamels yields 3.08. Scherzer, he's not that good. Hamels haven't lost yet. I don't have a play in this, but you give me a free play, I would have to pick Cubs to as the underdog, and knowing they haven't lost 3 games in a row since March. We're almost in June, so I would lean to the Cubs. But as an official play, I don't have an official play on that one. Next game we got the Rockies and the Phillies. Gray against Irvin. Gray is 3-3, 4.25 ERA. Irvin is a 1.29 ERA. What I like in these games, I like, you guys know, Phillies bats sleep. Rockies, when you think of Rockies, think of goals and runs and hits and all that. But when I look at this, I don't look at that. I look at the under in hits. I like the under 16 hits. I think both these guys are going to be in check, and the defense is going to prevail, like foul balls, strikeouts, that sort of thing. And if it's not by the Rockies, I think that Irvin guy, he's gonna show you guys some stuff. So I like the under and hits in this one. My next game we got is Oilers versus Indians. Now, this game is very intense. Why? Yesterday, these guys had a chance to make an upset, but they just couldn't do it. Indians just said, "No way, we're losing against these teams." Now, I like there's plenty of plays in this game. So when Bundy's on the mound in the last 7 games, the game was under. Okay, Bundy played 5 of those 7 games, so he's 5-0 under. Okay, out of the 9 games, Cleveland went under 7 of those games. So in my eyes, and in what I just told you in a brief little situation here, the under is cruising. But in the last in the last 4 games of Rodriguez for Cleveland, it also went under in his last 4 games. So we're seeing 2 under pitchers. But beware, because a man named Paul Email, he is calling the strikes. He's the umpire, and when he calls it, he's 7-1 to the over, and in his last 12 games, he's 10-1-1 to the over. So I tell you this, I wouldn't pick that. What I will pick though is Cleveland. I think Cleveland shits on these guys. Cleveland money line, Cleveland -1, not -1.5, just -1. So if it is a one, you get the push. But I like Cleveland to win this game. That's a good play, and I like that. That's gonna be my official play. Cleveland on the money line. Next game we got is Houston versus the Red Sox. We got 2 marquee pitchers, Cole versus Porcello, 3-3 and 4-4. Houston is favored, as they should be, because Houston is the better team. But Boston been playing good. The difference between what's wrong with this team, I don't have a play in this game, but what's up with this game is that Boston has Houston's number. Okay? In Porcello's previous starts against Houston, he's 5-0. Okay? And these guys, Goal, he's 5-2 in his last starts. Okay, so 5-0, 5-2. Houston is 68-32 in their last 100 games on the road, but they're only 1-5 in their last 6 games against a winning team, and 0-4 in the last 4 meetings of Boston. So the numbers are screaming Boston, but I can't pick that. Okay, I see an over in this game, but I can't pick that neither. So what do I pick? Nothing. I just skip the game and watch the game, because these 2 things are crazy. You know. Next game we got Tigers and Athletics. You're gonna have to pick the Athletics in this one, and I mean the over. So the game over. Not. I think that I got Athletics over 4 runs, over 5 innings, over 4.5 runs. So they're gonna get 5 runs by the 6th inning. For you guys that can do that, my official play is the over 9. So we have Norris. He's given up a 3.63 ERA. Montas, he's a 2.78 ERA. Tigers are trying to finish their home skid, but they can't. It's not gonna happen. I see hits in this game. I see runs. I see a lot of things, and I like the over in this game. Next game, Dodgers versus Cincinnati. Scalfani versus Hill. You know you're gonna have to pick the Reds now. The Reds as an underdog. This is the best spot. The Reds have Dodgers number, and Hill is not gonna change that. Hill is trash. He's gonna go 0-2, and he's not gonna get a win today. The only reason this is the game where he's gonna catch you, because Dodgers is first in the NL. but the Reds is surging right now, and they're doing what they need to do. The Reds are 11-9 at home. Dodgers are only 50% away, 10-10. So that's not a good thing. And I let you guys know this: if Cincinnati was in their division, it would have been a different story, but they're not. And I got Cincinnati money line. Next game, Mets and Mariners, DeGrom versus Richards. This game is a no-brainer. This is one of the easiest games on the board, I find. Mets money line, Mets -1. The game under, Mariners team total under. DeGrom faced these guys twice already, only let one run in. DeGrom is playing out of his mind right now. People need to realize DeGrom is the shit right now. Richards is 0-5 with a 4.46 ERA. He's going to be 0-6 and probably with a 5 point something ERA. I don't think they get a run off DeGrom. You like DeGrom, you get the money line, you get the -1, and the under. I like the under in this game too. But I give you Mets, man. Mets. I give you the under too. This game is just it's screaming out. It's screaming out value. You put this on the parlays. If the money line by the time you guys get it, if it's too juiced up, you put it on a parlay with something. But Mets for the win for sure. Atlanta and Brewers have no play in that. Fried versus Shannon, 5-2 with a 3.25 ERA, 4.57 ERA is 3-4. Milwaukee Brewers, Atlanta, they're both steaming hot. 10 runs, 11 runs. The over, I lean over, but I don't have official play in this one. I like to watch. Um, STL Rangers, Michaelas, he been winning, but the last 9 games, St. Louis only won 2. Now they're such favorites because it's Texas. Texas is garbage, so they're supposed to be able to beat these guys, right? Leclerc is giving up a 6.32 ERA, and the Cardinals is hasn't played Texas since 2011 in Texas, so this is a big implement game for everyone. And the last time they played was 2016, and Texas beat these guys. So there's not a lot of stats to back anything up. I sure as hell not gonna back the Cardinals because like what the hell, the Cardinals ain't doing nothing for me to back them, and Texas could beat them, just because Leclerc is giving up a lot of runs doesn't mean you're gonna lose. We hit your pitcher too, we're even. You know what I mean? So, but no playing that. I'll watch that and I'll probably go on tomorrow. The next game, Blue Jays. Guys, anytime you hear me talk about the Blue Jays and put them as a play, hit me up in my DM or the comments and tell me don't do it. Please, because Blue Jays are done. We're done. We're done with the Blue Jays. Yesterday, that killed a lot of parlays. That killed me, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm not really sorry because I thought there was value there, and that's why I gave it as a play. But now I know whether or not there's value or not. I watched that game. These guys, did you see the bunt? Who didn't know that was coming? As a professional baseball player, that was easy to outstop that. We would have. Anyways, dwell on the past. You own it. I own it when I lose, and be humble when you win. That's one of the key ways of gaining success in this industry. Own it when you lose, be humble when you win. You know what I'm saying? That same energy you guys have when you win, you bring that same energy when you lose. You understand what I'm saying? Now, back to this game. The Blue Jays are not getting my money. They're the worst hitting lineup in the majors at 216. We have the White Sox, they're 7th. Okay? These guys, the Jays, when they're going, these guys are 1-9 in their last 10 going against a starter that given up over 3 runs. Are you serious? You're 1-9 in the last 10. You tell me you only won once in the last 10 when starters are giving up more than 3 runs? Nigga, you shit. They're 2-9 in their last 11 games overall, just in general. But Chicago is 4-1 in their last 5 games. Chicago is the hot team right now, and I got Chicago on the money line. Sanchez, okay, has been rocked. 12 earned runs in the last 17 innings. Bro, you're giving out a run every inning. You're trash, bro. Chicago's gonna give me back my money today. I lost yesterday. I got Chicago on that money line. I'm telling you guys this right now, and that's one of my plays. I got Chicago, and they're gonna give me back my money today. Believe that. I got Chicago on that money line, fam. Next game, we got Diamondbacks and Giants. Both teams. I can't trust Kelly. I can't trust Samardzija. It's for me. It's Diamondbacks or nothing. But out of 43 games, the last 43 games they played, Giants won 33. The last 10, Diamondbacks is 10. The last 12 games, Diamondbacks is 10 out of 12. So basically, Diamondbacks on a 10-game winning streak of the Giants. But both pitchers are trash. So if you do the numbers, I should pick Giants because Giants won 33 out of the 43. You only won 10. We have the big margin. But I'm not picking that. I don't have, I don't know. I lean Diamondbacks, but these two pitchers, I can't back them and I won't. Angels versus Royals, Keller versus Matt Harvey, another game where I look to fade Matt Harvey. I don't like Matt Harvey as a favorite, but I can put the Royals. The Royals are the second worst team in the league. So how am I going to bet on that? So Keller, he's a 2.4. I'm not surprised if the Royals beat these guys, but the Angels, and Matt Harvey's giving up 6.69 ERA with a whip. This guy is a little pedestrian. He's like me throwing that ball. Come on, if he's getting paid crazy. And do you see the favorite? Come on, I can't touch that. This is one of the games that I do like though. Twins versus Mariners, Perez versus Gonzalez. We got okay. So I'm telling you this right now. The Twins did what they had to do. We had the over in that game last night. That shit was easy over. Now, I would go to the over again. If we don't broke, don't fix it. But I got better. I like Perez on the mound to face off against these Gonzalez, the Southpaw showdown. And the Twins is 13-7 on the road this season. They're second in the money earned away from home, meaning if you bet on them, they're the second best team to bet on the road. Okay? Out of $100 Ragers, okay? These guys are second best home, okay? They also lead the majors in betting average. This is why the over is so perfect when they're on the road. Remember that stat. When Twins on the road, look to the over. They're second in the league of scoring runs on the road. Now they're facing Gonzalez, a pitcher who struggles. And when I mean struggle, yeah, he's good. He's 5-2, but his consistency. Okay, Gonzalez, he been letting the rocks for in his last games 5.63. Now, he nearly has walked as many people as he striked out. Come on. He walked 7, he striked out 8. Come on, bro. You suck. Now, it's not that you suck, but shit's happening. Now, we turn to the lefty, Perez. Perez is out here going to do his thing. He's going to go through this. He's going to mow down this lineup. The Mariners only hit at a 2.17 rate at home. You guys are in big trouble. And I'm telling you, the Twins have a big edge, and I'm gonna show you guys they do. I got the Twins, and I like the Twins to win this game, and Perez to handle business. Next game, Padres versus Pirates, Lulucci versus Lyles. I can't back Lyles. There's no way I could back Lyles. I don't like his stuff, and I'm not going to back it. It's Padres or nothing for me, and I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. These guys just got embarrassed by a walk-off home run and all that. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. So my plays, I got the Twins. I got the White Sox. I got the Mets. I got the Reds. I got Cleveland. The under in the Philly. Under in the Philly. Under in the Yankees. For sure under in the Mets, because these guys ain't scoring no runs. Okay? Then we got the Reds, the Indians, the Sox, and the Twins. Those plays be posted on Twitter, K Williams 811. You guys already know. Next game, we got, and the 7 o'clock games I'm gonna post it because I know I'm running a little late, but shit happens. It's Friday. It was a busy day, but the 7 o'clock, those are just I don't really have nothing really at 7 o'clock. I only have the two unders and the Indians and the Reds, but I'll post that. I'll post that so everybody will see it on the Twitter. For the 8 o'clock games and that, today is Parlay Friday, and the parlay I'm gonna give you guys today, for sure I got the Blues. The Blues got robbed with the hand thing. And the hand thing, you guys know, the hand pass where they couldn't review it in an OT. Yeah, I got the Blues. I got the Blues to even up this thing. So that's the first play on the parlay is the Blues. The next play on the parlay, I'm gonna give you guys is the Twins. I'm gonna give you guys the Twins. Okay, so I got the Blues and the Twins. And this basketball game, we got Toronto. I'm gonna sprinkle some change on Toronto money line. I think Toronto evens up this series. But I like the over in this game. So the over in the Toronto game, I like the Blues and the Twins. Okay? That could be my parlay. Friday parlay. But I just want to give you guys two. I give you two winners, the Blues and the Twins. Those are my two parlays for today. That's the pick for hockey. We go back to San Jose 2-2. And hopefully we go back to Toronto 1-1, but I like the over. I lean over, and that's the official play, over 217. And make sure to hit the like button, dislike button, whatever you guys want. I'm Kobe Williams. Shout out to you guys for having a good week and watching me, supporting me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next weekend. We're going to have a long weekend, apparently, in Canada. If you're in Canada, you already know. If you're not, then shit, that sucks. Other than that, shout out to you guys. Any other information, I got props for you guys. Hit me up on the DM. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the share button, and we're gonna finish this week off good. The 7 o'clock game is gonna be posted on the Twitter. Hit me up, and you guys have a good weekend. Peace.